Hello, lovelies. It's G here with Golden Bear Tarot, and I just wanted to film a little video, a little intro to the end of the channeled message that's about to come. Now, this message was at the end of a 2-hour reading that I just did, that I just uploaded, but I felt like it was such a strong message specifically for twin flames from Archangel Michael at the very end of the video. Like I said, it was a 2-hour reading, and I just feel like I wanted to separate that and make this a whole entire video by itself so that you can understand, right? There are people out there that are in the twin flame journey that are in separation right now with their twin flame, and they're worried that their twin flame has kind of fallen off of the journey. And if you are in that space, if you've been feeling like, I feel like I'm being guided to move on, I feel like I'm being guided to separate from my twin, I know that it can be a very hard feeling to digest, right? And this is a message that's going to come straight to you. And it's about breaking the generational curses, right? I know a lot of people say this and you hear this over and over again. The point of the twin flame journey is about the mission work. It's about your light work. It's about why you were born here in this body, in this family. It's not about being in physical union with your twin flame. So they're all like, the message is going to affect everybody a little bit differently, but I hope it really helps you kind of understand, and it brings you a little bit of clarity as to what you should really be doing. I really pray that whoever needs to find this video finds it. I hope that it helps you feel a little bit stronger about your decisions, about the should I stay, should I go, where am I really, where is my twin. I really hope that it helps like direct your mind and your thinking back onto the journey, okay? I really hope this helps you. I'm wishing you good luck on your journey, and I will see you around later, okay? Either way, in all of these situations, your spirit guides are just telling you to walk away from this in all the situations, because you're now, the divine masculine has to go through karma for what they did, and you need to detach yourself from that situation and walk away. Because for some of y'all, the divine masculine has fallen, like we've talked about that. They've fallen because they've been drugged down into darkness with this karmic, and now they're willingly doing these things. So you just have to protect yourself from this. Either way, the divine is saying to detach yourself from this masculine. Let them deal with their karma. Let them deal with all of this, because it's their lesson to be learned. It's their lesson to be learned. And that's what I was saying in the very beginning, right? This is this person's lesson to be learned. Whether or not it was a karmic, or whether or not, like a karmic partner, like sexual partner relationship, or a karmic friend, or a karmic mother. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, the karmic was a mother. And this mother or other family members dibble and dabble in work. Mm-hmm. And for some of y'all, like if it was a karmic mother, the karmic mother went to somebody in the family that does work, or somebody that they know, and was just like, I feel like this person is trying to take my son away. Do whatever you need to do so that my son won't be with this person, or won't want this person. And so they got work done not only on you, but on their son, or their daughter, but this divine masculine as well. In that particular situation, I'm seeing a mother say, I have to do what I do I do what I do to protect my son. But it's like, but you're doing evil, and you're wishing like evil things to happen to other people. And once you start wishing evil things on other people, you open yourself up to lower vibrational energies and entities that can attach themselves to you. And then once they're attached to you, they can convince you to do worse and worse and worse and worse things. At first it might have just been like, have my son fall in love with this person, not that person. And then once they did that, they opened themselves up to, like, what? Like, they're still thinking about this person? Well, you know, let me make it where they wouldn't want to be with this person. So they'll lose their job and they'll get homeless and they'll do this. What, he still wants to be with her? He's still thinking about her? Well, I'll convince him that she's evil. I'll get work done on my son and then try to convince him that it was this other person doing work on him. He's still thinking about her? Oh, well, you know what? I just want this girl to die. Like, literally, there's a, like, because now this mother, or this karmic mother, this karmic family member doing these things open themselves up to darkness. And now that darkness is just sitting over them being like, do worse things, do worse things. Yeah, yeah. Do this, do that. Wish ill will on this person and that person, because that's how it goes. Once you open yourself up to it, it's got you. Now it can convince you to do worse and worse and worse things. It can get you to bring other people down to lower vibrations. So now it can have them too. Damn this person and damn that person, because that's how it works. That's how these lower vibrationals work. That's how the energy works. That's how they try to win this war, right? The spiritual war that we're in. They try to convince more and more people to do things that lower other people's vibration, that not only lower those people's vibration, and once they have them, you know, it's like having an addiction, right? And people say you got that monkey on your back and it just tells you, do more, now do more, now do more. Well, now you got to do whatever you got, sell all your stuff so that you can do more drugs. Steal that money from your mom so that you can do more drugs. Like, it just gets crazy, right? When people start saying like, wow, like these addictions, they make people do crazy things, even to people that they love. Like that's why. Because you open yourself up to those darker energies. Now you got an attachment. Now this attachment can influence you to do worse and worse and worse things. And I think at first, this karmic person, like, they just, that they cling so hard to, I just want what's best for my child. I just want what's best for the family. But they don't see that they're doing, but you don't see that you're doing darkness. You don't feel like you got this obsession with this person so much that you're wishing like death on another person because you think it's what's best for your child, because you think it's what's best. I don't want that person in my family. So, and that's all it takes is a little temptation to fall. All it takes is a little temptation, a little pride, a little ego, a little something. And that leads to something bigger, into something bigger, into something bigger. And then it's like it became an addiction to this person. This person was addicted to doing these things. And this person could have been addicted to getting work done on people for years. To the point where this person could have already been addicted to doing this by the time you, the viewer, met this person, met this divine masculine. And so it was nothing for them to be like, what? Or it could, like I said, it could have been a situation where they just, they were like, well, just, you know what? Like, I feel like this person would be better for my child over this person. But my child seems to be in love with this person. I don't get it. let me just get a little work done on them so they, so they won't want that person. And then doing that, getting that work done, opened up their child to the darkness too. Or maybe they felt as far as to get that person involved into getting work done on this other person. Like there's a lot of different scenarios here, but like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that opened up here, and it's like, dang. And that's how it happens though. Like, that's how whole families fall to generational curses. That's how that happens. And that's how you pass on generation on generation on generation, right? It's not just about, it doesn't have to just be about convincing people to do like black magic on people. Sometimes it's just holding on to sometimes the generational curse is just holding on to your pride and ego so much that you won't listen to and once you get so deep off in it, you cut yourself away from your spirit guides. You cut yourself away from listening to what's right for your soul. And then that gets passed down generation after generation after generation. Whatever it is, pride, materialism, ego, and they've just passed this and passed this down. And this dark don't want to let go. This curse doesn't want to let go of this family. And this divine masculine was born into this family to break this curse. And this curse don't want to get broken, bro. It doesn't want to get broken. So it's going to do what it needs to do to influence people in this family and around to keep this curse going. To keep this darkness passing down child after child after child. Because that's just it. That's just the balance. That's just how it goes. While we figure out in this journey that karmics and all this stuff, they're playing their role and playing their part. They're playing their part in the grand plan, right? Because if we didn't have karmics and we didn't have, like, why would we be here? Why would us light workers be here raising the vibration if we didn't have things like this to break? If there wasn't generational curses, if there wasn't darkness, we wouldn't be here raising the vibration. It's all part of understanding. It doesn't mean that it's okay, right? Doesn't mean that, that it's acceptable. But it's just about understanding that that's why we're here. And that's the lesson that this divine masculine needs to remember or is learning now. Let them learn their lesson, divine feminine. It's part of their journey. It's part of their soul journey is to go through this. You cannot save them from this pain. You cannot save them from this lesson because it's not your lesson to take away from them. It's not your place to try to save them from this happening to them. This is the divine will. This is what this divine masculine signed up for. If they fall, it's their lesson that they have to learn. It's on them. Carry on with your lesson. Turn inward. Learn your lesson. Strengthen yourself. Because as long as you're focused on this divine masculine, oh my God, he's failing, he's not doing it, what are we going to do? You're not focusing on your mission. You're not focusing on your divine path. And that's not helping your this divine masculine or this divine counterpart either. Everything that is happening to this divine counterpart is part of the plan. You can't save this person. It's not your job to save them. It's not your job to say, I won't abandon my divine person in darkness. I won't leave them. I'll stay here with them. No, that's not part of your plan. And it's part of your divine person's plan to know, to realize that you choosing yourself is not you abandoning them. It's you not abandoning spirit. It's you not abandoning the plan. I can't hold myself back to save you. I can't save you. You have to save yourself. And if you're the divine masculine and you're sitting here, well, why hasn't my divine feminine come to save me? Because it's not their job to save you. It's your job to save yourself. Because if it was the other way around, it'd be the same lesson. It is not your divine counterpart's job to come into your life and save you. It is your job to save yourself. That's part of your plan. And it's and for us divine feminines, it's so hard because we're in the divine feminine energy. We're in the mother, nurturing, saving the child, nurturing the child. And we want to save the inner child. We want to save our masculines, right? In the same way that the divine masculine feels like they have to protect us. But you can't get lost in that. You have to be balanced in both your divine feminine and your divine masculine. You can't just be in nurture. I'll just save them. I'll save this person. I'll save that person. That's codependency. That's codependency. Feeling like you can't walk away from your masculine because they're lost in darkness. That's codependency. Feeling like I won't leave him. You're not leaving him. You're leaving your fucking self. So what? He falls, then you fall, then you both fall. Then you're both here stuck for more and more cycles. No. Choose yourself. Choose the plan. That is the plan. That is the choice. Okay. Holy crap. What a download. Out of this one card, y'all. I was just looking at this one card. I know y'all saw me just staring at this card, like, but that was a channeled message. If you're still here at the end of this, obviously, like, you're in it. And that's what you need to know. You in it like Bennett. But it's actually the opposite, right? My name's Bennett and I ain't in it. Like, but it's not that. Like, by removing yourself from this situation and letting your divine counterpart learn their lesson, you are being the most nurturing that you could possibly be to them, which is letting them learn their lesson. You cannot save them. You cannot save them from this pain. You cannot save them from this. It's not your job to do that. What you can do is work on yourself and elevate yourself and finding your own security, healing your codependency. That's what will help your masculine. That's how you help your masculine, is by healing yourself. And your masculine can either look at you healing yourself and be like, I have to heal myself too. I have to be strong too. I have to do this too. Or they choose not to, but it's their choice. And in the end, it's your choice too. But God's always going to tell you to choose healing. And staying in that situation and being like, I'll stay with my masculine, or I'll stick beside my masculine, even if they're being toxic, even if they're falling, even if they've decided to work and correspond with the darkness. No, 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 honey. Oh, no. No. I will take this sword and I will cut you off, and I will cut our ties, and I will go on, and I will carry on this mission. Period. The mission comes first before, right? Because if you fall because you want to stay with your divine masculine, what about your family? What about the generational curses you're supposed to be breaking for your family, for your kids? If you stay and be codependent and allow them to not heal, not only is he not healing, but you're not healing. You know what? And now what about your kids? Now they're born into this generational curse, and it's not, and it doesn't move on, or this curse moves on. And doing that is more important, will always be more important than being in physical union with your twin. As spiritual side says, right? You got to get in position for the mission, right? I'm sorry, I might be kind of misquoting her, but that's about it, right? Like, it's about the mission first. This is not about being, having your divine counterpart be your husband or be your wife. It's not about that. It's about healing your family. It's about changing destiny for this bloodline. And it has to be about that first. Because if it's not, you're just being a karmic. You're not being a divine person. You're not being a divine counterpart. You're just being a karmic. Because that's what karmics do. They choose to continue the generational curse, not break it. If you want to be a divine person, that's what you have to do. Even if it comes down to you telling your divine counterpart, I'm not going to be with you because you're not healed. Ooh, y'all, calm down. And I looked up and it was 44 seconds right when I did that. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm closing this out. No. Excuse me. No. Okay, thank you. Don't touch me, though. Don't touch me, though. Hey, baby, you can touch me. That's fine. All right, y'all. I will see y'all around next time. Thank y'all so much for being here. And thanks for listening to the message. Wow, somebody really needs to hear that. Yo, I feel good. I feel light. I feel enlightened. All right, y'all. I'm really praying for y'all, and I'm praying for your healing. And I'm whoever this divine masculine is, y'all do pray for him. Pray for this karmic too. But you gotta carry on with your mission. Don't ever forget that the mission has to come first. There's something on spirit. Yeah. Don't stay stagnant. If you find yourself staying stagnant, if your masculine finds himself being stagnant, walk away. Walk away from this. For some of y'all, this masculine is gonna come back towards you and they're not healed. And if you go back down this road with your masculine, if you accept this masculine in an unhealed state, they'll never heal. You'll be trapped. Hierophant in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. What was that? Yeah. Come on, y'all. All right. Y'all stay strong, please. I know that it's hard. Yeah. Stay enlightened. This gave some of y'all like a really enlightened perspective. Stay strong. Stay in this strong energy, y'all. Stay in this high vibrational energy. Stay in this strong energy. All right, I love y'all and good luck out there on your journey, okay? Bye.